This is Josiah Plays Divinity Original Sin 2 on launch day. Brand new game. The game looks really good. Here's a little kid. What's up, Tam?
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
You want to trade, kid? Lockpicks? What? Actually, the cool thing is, this is they explained this on the dev video when they revealed the undead, and this is part of the reason why I chose Fane as my rogue. If you're undead, you can pick locks without lockpicks because they said you can just use your bony finger to pick the locks. So an undead rogue never needs lockpicks. Fine metal lockpick for prying open locks when you have misplaced the key. More intricate locks require thievery ability. And some shells and a toy wooden block. So I don't actually need any of these things. He doesn't have any money. I think Nox may have passed out in the pasture. He does that. He does that.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Parents taught him well he should stay far away from you. Here's a human option. Don't worry, you can trust me.
Why?
Well, everyone's got to stick to their own kind. No, I don't like that one. Well, I wouldn't harm you. You're just a child.
But are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Now, if you'll note, the kid has a source collar on as well. So, as we learned when we were on the ship, there were children there that were being taken to be imprisoned here as well, because apparently they had source talents, which is pretty fucked up. Do you think I look like a sorcerer?
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy.
Well, they may very well be wrong and crazy.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than outside.
It isn't safe out here. My ship was attacked by Voidwoken not far off this shore. Well, nasty creatures.
But you didn't die.
Why don't you seem scared, boy?
I guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Yeah, they let everyone wander about because, one, we can't get off this island, and two, we have these collars on that allegedly prevent us from doing anything too dangerous, so that's what they figure. I survived the Voidwaken attack by the skin of my teeth. You should probably find somewhere safer to go.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
Well, very well then, boy. Farewell. Boy!
You can stay out here with me if you want. You don't seem that scary.
Thanks. I'm good, though. We got a nice waterfall. Of course, I just washed up on the shore. Like, I didn't officially arrive here, so whatever sort of orientation or official stuff I was supposed to do when I first got here, that didn't happen, because my ship was sunk. Alright, what do we got here? This is where I washed up right here, after being on the ship. And I didn't search or loot anything because I wanted to go get all my companions first. Alright, we got 8 golds. We got some whisper wood and a short stick. A very sturdy short stick, and not as rotten as most of the other sticks around here. Useless to the untrained eye. Actually, I can use that to make a thing. But I don't know that it's worth it to do so. Here's a barrel. Potion bottles and gold. Convenient. Convenient. How close are we to level 3? Not close. What happens when the prisoners start working together with an island full of resources to use? Well, there's a lot of magisters here, and they're kind of badasses. Oh look, we found some viscous voidlings. So let's get into a legitimate fight here. I kind of want to see if Fane can sneak up and do some guerrilla shit. Because he does a lot of extra damage if he attacks from sneaking. So he can creep up and he can use invisibility without breaking sneaking. And then he should be able to just roll up ons. And like attack. Well, that was not an impressive amount of damage. 3 points? Where's my like huge extra bonus from sneaking? And now he's over here in a bad way. Play dead. Turn one of them into a chicken. He's got 2 action points left. He can jump this guy, but that won't put him behind him, or he can run back. He's got a lot of movement. There goes the chicken. Here comes the voidling. Crazy ugly bug. Alright, meanwhile, I'm going to encourage folks. Pop my bull horns. Look, I've actually got horns now. Because I've got a point in the polymorph tree. To encourage everybody, I've got 3 points left. I can bull rush for 2, but he's a little bit too far away. I can battering ram, but he's also a little bit too far away. That costs 2. That costs 2, and I can use 1 thing of movement. Now, if I bull rush, it'll make him bleed, but if I battering ram, it'll make him knock down. Target is blocked. Now, watch this. There we go. Knocked him on his ass. Now, if we examine him, we see that knockdown cannot move, and I think it takes his action, basically, to get up. Sabille can do some cool stuff. Let's, do an electric discharge. He's too far away. Let's do this. He's too far away. Fair enough. Let's do this. He's too far away. I could get him though. Now he's frozen. So he can't do a motherfucking thing. And Sabille. Move to here. Let's summon an ice incarnate.
I'm ready.
Or a water incarnate. What is that? What does he get? He gets a shitload of water magic. Okay, cool. And let's dimensional bolt. Too far away. This one, I guess. Alright, he's dead. My incarnate... Oh, if you summon a water incarnate, they can heal! Okay, that's amazing. Now I know. It's always worth making an ice surface and summoning one of these guys for an extra healer. Okay, come over here. Alright, Fane. This thing is just taking its sweet time. He's just gonna wait right here. And I'm gonna come over here. Now I think if I save action points, like I have 2 that I'm saving, so I think if I save them, I'll have more action points. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted to see. My maximum is 6. Total number you can have in total, or the number you can have in total. You save up unused action points from previous turns, but never more than this. I start with 4 and I gain 4 each time. So if I save 2 action points, I'll have 6 next turn. If I save more than 2, they would be wasted. Good to know. Battle Stomp? Oh, I might as well Battle Stomp him. Fuck it. That also knocks him down, so... Alright, what if I make a totem right over here? A grass totem. Oh, it's a wood totem. Alright, there's my little wood totem. I'm too far away. Oh, and the wood totem finished him off. Ooh, a reflection dialogue. Who has a reflection dialogue? Everybody! Let's talk to Sebille.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
I would have preferred not to spill more blood today.
I don't relish having killed these creatures, but it couldn't be helped.
It was good to see some of them bleed after what they did to the ship. Pff, good riddance.
See, that's why I wanted to have my whole party together, so that when they react to things, I can hear from everybody, not just half the people or whatever. There goes the incarnate. We've got some leather scraps here. Rich smelling and supple, these leather strings could hold something together. Oh, didn't I find a body part that I was gonna have her eat? 4 or 5 poison wand. I thought I did. Maybe it was Fane who picked it up. No, there's an arm. Right here. Send to Sebille, switch to Sebille. Eat the arm.
You hated your work for the Order. You wanted to be a stonemason, marry the baker. You still dream about it every night.
Well, there'll be no stonemasonry now, because that motherfucker's dead. Now she's getting more healing from eating the arm. Magistrate Jalen.
What's left of it? He was aboard the ship.
Minor heal, an apple, and a res scroll. That's some good finds. At some point, I really kind of need to sort out my inventory. I have 4 healing potions and 5 res scrolls on one guy. That's too many. And I can also make some healing potions. Go to my recipes, go to minor healing potions. Let's make a couple of them. Can make small poison bottles. Fly agaric mushroom. Or with the ooze barrel and potion bottles, but I don't need to do that. I learned how to make cold mashed potatoes earlier. So now that I've done that, I don't know what the point is of putting stuff in the backpack, honestly. I mean, I should put stuff in the backpack, certainly, but crap that, like, I want to carry around and keep, or maybe I could just put all my crafting ingredients in there. I'm carrying a lot of weight. Or maybe I could put all my, like, notes and books and keys and junk like that. So if I put keys in the backpack, letters, yeah, I know, notes, books, more books, my lone wolf contract. This is my personal quest thing. Need to talk to Magister Boris. Let you do more. Put that in here. Put this book in here. And this one. This key. And this key. This is a bunch of useless crap that I don't even really need to carry around, probably. Captain's Journal. Did I read this? Yeah, I read it. Another letter. Wait, I never read this. Hold on a second. An unsent letter. Where did I get this? My sweet Stephen, as I write this letter, we near the isle. By the time the owl delivers it, I will be but a day away. I've heeded Alexander's orders, just as you said I should. But I think of Lucian often. Would the divine have condoned this? Would he have blessed us as we ripped children from their mothers? Can this be the only way? I feel cold, inside and out. Of one thing I am certain, your arms will warm me when I find you again. With love, Rix. I don't think that guy survived. Don't think he survived. So, I got some things put away. And she's got a fireball scroll. Nothing in her backpack. Nothing in her backpack. Nothing in his backpack. Various books. An unusually large orange. Thane's notebook. We've already looked at that. And his encyclopedia. So those were his books. We'll put those in his bag. He's not going to use a minor healing potion. It's a bedroll. Bunch of other junk. Man, with 4 people in the party and so much random shit, I don't know how to deal with my inventory. Buddy's key, give that to Ifan. Another firestorm grenade. Skull oozes sadness. Alright, so he's got poison bottles he can use to heal himself. And an ooze barrel. He's got 1 res scroll. They each have 1. She's got the restoration scrolls and the fireball scroll. 2 healing potions, 1 healing potion. Alright, 6 healing potions. Let's split like 3 off of there. I've got 3. And now I take, and she's got 4. And I split 1 off. She's got 3. And resurrection scrolls. Let's split 3 off of there. And bring them down here. And she can have 1. And she can have 1. And I can, she can have 1. He can have 1. £114. He can carry the most stuff. He should probably be carrying the loot that we're gonna sell, though. Let's auto sort. And other people should be carrying, like, the crafting supplies and stuff. I don't know. We'll sort all that out later, I guess. We still have the crappiest gear imaginable. Look at me. I'm literally wearing a bucket on my head, Saito. This is what my character is using for a helmet. A bucket. An actual bucket that I've put on my head. Fortunately, I can choose not to display it. Nothing in here. I still don't have any fucking shoes. Fane, oh. Get in the party, Fane. We were attacked by voidlings, the same creatures that wrecked our ship en route to the island. I have a lot of quests already. I've barely even started looking around this place. Shells. Shells. The Bucket Knight found work after Rule of Rose. I don't know what that is. A reinforced crate. I also like that you can move shit around. Well, okay, this thing's too heavy. But, hypothetically, if you have enough strength, you can move things around. See, like, watch. I can move that crate right there. And then you can stack things on top of each other. You can use things to, like, block whatever. I can take, like... Where is it? I have a water barrel. I can take this water barrel that I'm carrying around and throw it down. Now, I could hit that, and it would make a water surface all around, which we could then electrify or something. Or I could throw the water barrel on some fire that's on the ground, and it would burn, and the water would come out and put the fire out, etc. He's got an ooze barrel, which we could throw down, and then hit with fire and make it explode and do a bunch of damage to things around. So you can do a lot of things like that that are pretty cool. Oh, orange juice. Crafty weaponry. Die by the sword. Used to read and learn about crafting. Okay, great. I'd love to read and learn about crafting. Got some orange juice. It's a PS2 horror game which is pretty obscure. Never heard of it. What's up, Sin? A word of advice to the badly armed. Tie your knife, or shiv if that's all you have, to a stick or a branch. Now you've got a sword. Of sorts. But do I have a stick or branch? Right now I've got a shiv. Oh, it shows me I can make knife on a stick if I have a dagger, rope, and a short stick. But I don't have a dagger. I can make a staff out of a branch and a shell. Don't know if it's worth it. And a wand out of a short stick and a skull. You can make a shiv out of some cloth and a sharp piece of metal. This is kind of cool. I can take food and just poison it. And then it'll be something that would heal any food, and any hammer makes tomato sauce out of tomato. Flaming Pathon Athens. Watson? You won't stay for long since you're getting this too? Yeah, you should. It's pretty cool. It seems pretty cool so far. Like, let's say I want to make a poisoned herring. Alright, I got a poisoned herring. And then... Oh, this is everybody's inventory in the crafting. Alright, that's handy. A poisoned herring and an ooze barrel makes a poisoned herring. It's got the little red, green poison things on it. So now I have a poisoned herring. Where's my poisoned herring? It's here in Fane's bag. So Fane could eat this and it would heal him, because he's healed by poison. Presumably. You don't want to spoil it for yourself? Thinking of role-playing with your mates? Well, not extreme role-playing. That sounds really cool. You gonna stream that then? Rule of Rose gained infamy, especially in the UK, due to allegations of sexualized depictions of underage girls. What do you mean allegations? Like, it seems like either there's sexualized depictions of underage girls or there isn't, right? What's the controversy? More shells.
This again.
Sharp rock. You almost cut yourself handling this rock. I bet I could make something with that. If only you could cut others with it. What if I took this rock and I combined it with a branch? Let's see what I get. Oh, I made something! I made a sharp stone on a long stick. It's a two-handed axe. This is actually an upgrade for me over my busted two-handed sword. I just made an upgrade. A sharp stone on a long stick. This is my new weapon. Instead of a broken sword, I now have this beast of a weapon. Man. Feeling good. You'd have to see the game. It's one of those things that could be argued to be artistic or exploitative. And this was made in Japan, yes? This game? Because I already know which side of that I'm coming down on. If it's made in Japan. I think it showed panty and pervy noises when the monster attacks the girl. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. The game was not bad. I finished it, says Sen. Well, like, how young were these girls in the game? Like, how creepo was this? We got some big rocks. We got shells. Oh, the Red Prince. He returned to the spot where we found him. So we can come back here and get him if we want him. That guy's a party member. And we had him with us briefly. Thinking of the wrong game. The main character wears one of those British grey smocks.
Are you ready for me to join forces?
Actually, no, not yet. Continue staring at the sea, sir. Finding a lot of shells that I can pick up from a long way away. It's hard to find all the things you can click on. I mean, yeah, it'll highlight certain objects like these shells when I push the button. But if there's like an object I can loot somewhere in here, it won't highlight that. I have to actually mouse over it. Let's see, before we go that way, let's go back this way. Or like a, you know, like a digging spot. There was a digging spot that I found somewhere in here as I was passing through. And I couldn't open it because I didn't have a shovel. And I still don't have a shovel. But I want to find it so I can mark it on my map. Most Japanese games are based on British people. Panty shots aren't really an option for those sock dresses. Do I even want to know about this conversation? Japanese people love Anne of Green Gables. What in the world are y'alls even talking about? There is outfit that is proper lewd, lol. Penny bun mushrooms. These are for healing. Can make more healing potions. Recipes. Minor healing potion. Let's make some more. Can really never have too many healing potions. A death scene with hands groping. course you did, Saito. You like crappy Japanese horror games. So I have 6. They each have 3. As it should be. I'll keep my fair share. My fair share being more. Alright, so... how do I get up here? Look, there's a chest up there. How do I get up here, though? I need to come from this way. But how do I get to here? I don't know, I'm not seeing any ways to actually get up here. The top of this thing. Well, I'll figure it out at some point, I'm sure. So I can't go there yet. Cancel. Alright, let's go... How do I get up here? Okay, let's relax for a second. Looking for things I can click on.
I've spotted something.
Oh, I found another dig spot.
I need to dig here.
But I can't. But I can mark it on my map. Dig spot. Now I have 2 dig spots marked on my map. For when I get a shovel. You don't play a tremendous number of Japanese games. Silent Hill and Fatal Frame. And apparently this Rule of Rose. Sounds questionable. There's a hell of a lot of manually rotating the camera that I'm doing in this game. Just like in... it's like some Neverwinter Nights shit. There's a bedroll. Do we need any healing? No. I'll take a cooking pot. I'll take an extra bedroll. We can lay down and heal. Now that I'm at this campfire, can I cook some fucking potatoes or what? Alright, everybody should have their own bedroll. Let's give one to Sabille. He has one. We'll give another one to Losa when we find. I just want to cook a fucking potato, but I've used all my potatoes. Cheese bread, pumpkin soup. Like, okay, can I cook some... oh, I didn't mean to eat that. It was diseased. Oh well, lowered my constitution. Guess there's nothing I can do about it right now. I was gonna cook raw lumpy giblets. Raw mutton. Alright. I want to cook this. I'm gonna use my cooking pot. No. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna use my frying pan. Not my cooking pot. Alright, fine. Fuck you then. I'm not gonna cook shit. You are thinking of a different game? Haunting Ground, I'm guessing. Never understood all the love for Haunting Ground. I don't know what games you guys are talking about. Oh, a shovel! And a herring. I just found a shovel. You find a suspicious looking mound, you may be able to dig something up. Yes, I can, on a broken bottle. I don't think that's worth anything. It's not. I can dig things up with the shovel now. Hey, there's a barrel down there. Like, I can make it auto-follow my character. The camera. And just do this. But the problem is, it doesn't rotate. So, I can only see... And I guess that's okay, but I like being able to rotate to look at things from all the angles and stuff. Alright, let's dig. Oh shit! What have I done? A freshly buried corpse. Well, shit just got serious. Pain. Resisted by physical armor. Backlash this guy. Oh good. We've poisoned... Why did I poison him? Do I have some sort of... poison on my weapons? Because it doesn't look like it. Oh, when I hit him, poison came out of him, made a poison surface, and that's why he's poisoned. Okay. I need to get behind him to do backstabs, but I can't get behind him because there's a wooden cross in the way. Let's just chicken him.
Glory is mine.
Now you're a chicken, son. What now, chicken? Oh, attack of opportunity. There goes the chicken. Chicken's trying to escape. The chicken zombie. Get him! You will not escape from us, chicken zombie. Battering ram! Oh, it's too far away. Battle stomp! Too far away. Okay. Bullhorns. Bull rush! Too far away. Alright, fine. Just move up like 1 AP. And then let's battering ram, which will knock him prone. There we go. That chicken is finger liching good. Really? Really? Okay. I have 1 point left. Let's save it for the next round. Alright, Los can come over here and throw a dimensional bolt at a motherfucker. And put a shocking thing down. It's now shocked. Oh, that's what I was curious about. If she attacks dual-wielding wands, does she attack with both wands? And she does, and she makes a fire surface because she's using fire wands. Alright, we're kicking this chicken corpse's ass. Let's cool him down. Chill out. Alright, glorious victory. The cat is following us again, really? And he didn't have anything on him. And now Sabine is poisoned. Of course she is.
The cat's eyes, its eyes. The cat's eyes.
Sabine took some damage. But that's okay because we can just use this and everybody gets rested as long as there's no enemies nearby. Bane, come and mess with this.
Here lies a nameless inmate. May he find the peace denied him in life in the Hall of Echoes.
Wait a second.
Here lies a nameless inmate. May he find the peace denied him in life in the... Here lies a nameless...
Okay, I thought each one would read it out loud in their own...
Denied him in life in the Hall of Echoes.
You were thinking of Stop the Pigeon. Pride swells in my breast for that pun. For the love of God. A BRB. How does turning undead into a chicken work? Wouldn't that make it alive? Doesn't that make sense? An undead corpse who has no items? Hey! If you turn it into a chicken, why is it still poisoning? Because it's still undead. It just happens to be in the form of a chicken. Don't question the natural order. It's not a living chicken, it's an undead chicken. A zombie chicken. A chicombi. A zombie. I don't know. It's something. Oh, I opened this thing, so I should get rid of this marker. What else is around? Still don't have any fucking shoes. I found Yarrow! Oh, this is what that one crazy motherfucker was looking for. Now the question is, should I go tell him I know where Yarrow is, or should I take the Yarrow and go to him with it? I think I'm gonna take the Yarrow. Didn't update my journal or anything. 1 intelligence heals 10%. A pretty flower that grows like a weed in the lost and hidden corners of the world. Alright, see you later, Sin. Have a good one. Have a good one indeed. Some whisperwood. Some like scaffolding stuff. Can I go in here? Secret area. Of course, the secret area doesn't really lead to anything, but the thought that counts. Looks cool over there. Yeah, exactly, Splode. Totally worth it. There's some whisperwood. Alright, here's the actual entrance to the city, which we've already been in. This is where Magister Atusa died. Can I just casually... like, walk up and eat this corpse? The answer is no. Character has no talents, and this character is dead. So we're not going to go in there yet. Let's go up this way. We got some statues, some water. That's about it. I know there was another... Here's what the statues look like. It's like a king. A very kingly king from Kingtown. Feeling kingy. Ooh, I can go up a ladder. Alright, but let's not go up there right now, because I don't want... That constitutes exploring town, and I'm exploring this area outside of town right now. No, don't go up the ladder. Okay, how about you go up the ladder like a maniac? We're going down ladders, not up them. What's up, Jess? Welcome back. How you doing? On knuckle, we got a fish bone. Another shell over here. Looking for that other place I found. Another long branch. You had a flare up, sorry you left. Hey, that's okay, you don't have to be sorry. It's totally understandable. I got some tongs, a sturdy pair of blacksmith's pincers. Bottle of water and bottle of beer sitting out here on this rock. But how does one even? I guess I must have to have telekinesis to get those. Which I don't have yet. Okay, as far as secondary skills go, my main character is going to be putting everything into persuasion until it's maxed out. He's going to be putting everything into sneaking and thievery until those are maxed out. She's going to be putting things into lore master until it's maxed out. Los is going to be going into telekinesis, I guess. One of them should be doing telekinesis and one of them lore master. She's more lore mastery, so she's going to do lore master. So that means Los will start putting her points into telekinesis. Min-maxing. What's up, Hippofat? How you doing? Dude, I am all about some min-maxing. All about it. Well, within it, to a point. I mean, I believe in building a character based on like a role-playing concept. But within the confines or parameters of that... Oh, hey. Trice is here. She's one of the little kids from the ship. Got some barrels. Shell. It's quick save. Min-max, like from the comic? What comic? Wait, is she moving shells around all bizarrely? What is this child doing? She just threw a shell down. So I can come out here. I can't seem to get to that area just yet. Wait, where the fuck are my characters? Oh, they tried running around over here to get to that other spot. Alright, let's talk to this creepy kid.
Never want to set foot on a stuffier boat ever again. Never.
What's up, Trice?
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
She want to trade? She got some tongs, an old cap. She's got a lot of garbage stuff. I traded with her on the boat already. I think I'm the one that traded her these other bedrolls, now that I think about it. Uh-oh.
Adults always want to talk. Can't I just play here with my shells a while?
Of course.
Adults...
But what if the undead talks to you?
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh?
What if Sabine talks to you?
sure wish more. Though, I did see one of them. Hey, lady. It's a lot nicer
Now she
here
says
than
lady.
that stinking boat, huh?
Did you take advantage of a child's poor bartering skills to get valuable things from them in return for garbage items? It's more like the other way around,
I'm
honestly.
glad some of the others made it out alive.
I think for some reason this girl had like 20 gold on her on the ship,
I'm
though.
sure glad.
Which I thought was inappropriate for her to have all that money. She could get robbed or something. So I helped her out by taking it off her hands in exchange for multiple bedrolls that I found on the ship. So now she can sleep really, really comfy with all those bedrolls. I want these shells. Give me these shells. What's going on with these shells? I want them. It won't let me take the shells. Why? Because there's really no shells here. The tooltip is just tripping. I feel like I'm still missing a diggable area. I don't remember where I found it. Here's a piece of a ship that seems like it had a bad day. So you had a bad day. Your ship crashed on the rocks. Now you're all dead. That sucks. Oh, we're back to the Red Prince. It's like how you gave those farmers that super valuable bandit gear you obtained after saving the father and son in that heroic battle. No, actually, everything you just said right there was a big lie, so no, it's not really like that. No, I don't want to go into combat mode. Although, for science, we have another chance here to figure out whether or not killing children is actually doable. Uh-oh, I got her. She's running. Oh, I see what they did in this game. They made it so you can attack children because their whole thing was you can attack anyone you want. They made it so you can attack children, but they just made it so the children run away and disappear after you attack them to get around you, like murdering the actual children. Alright. Let me just reload my save, because I wouldn't actually do that, obviously. That was just science. Hashtag just science. Shadow, you totally got that guy's face crushed by the wagon yourself. That was all your own actions. No, wrong button. Okay, so looking at the map, I think we've kind of explored this whole area up here, except for this part which we couldn't get to. We'll probably have to go through some kind of cave or something. And here's the entrance itself. Now, what's this area over here? There could be more to explore over that way, in this little starting area. Here's the actual entrance where we came up and the Magister got exploded, and we saw all the big, tough, super important people talking, and we saw that they are unfucking killable, basically. Not because they're literally unkillable, but just because they have so much hit points and armor that we would get completely reamed if we did try to attack them. And then we came over here. This was this little area that we just found, which is nothing. I think we're saying the exact opposite. Oh, here's the other digging spot. Finally, I was wondering where I lost this digging spot. And now we found a dusty pouch, and inside is some gold. Oh, this is not a crappy item. It's a darling bow. This simple and down-to-earth bow looks like nothing special at first glance, but closer attention reveals the delicate, handcrafted grooves and charms etched into its surface. Whoever owned this bow surely loved it dearly. Gives you +1 finesse. Now, none of my party members are using a bow. And to be honest, I don't know if any of my party members will use a bow. But... oh, and some leather armor. Pliant protection that bends and bolsters in equal measure. Oh, we just found some good shit. Alright, first of all, that leather armor is a nice upgrade from my stained shirt. So let's equip that. There we go. And then the bow will sell for 200 gold, so that's pretty cool. You're not surprised that Larian might prevent you from killing children. They're Belgian, not German, but still Bethesda gave in on that one. Well, almost all RPGs that I've ever played, with the exception of Fallout 1 and 2, won't let you kill kids. Usually they're not even attackable, or if you do attack them, it just does no damage to them or whatever. So the fact that you can even hit and damage kids in this is in itself a little bit unusual. Just in case, I'm going to give this bow for now to Thane, in case he needs to use a bow for some reason. And I can now give the stained shirt to Thane. Thane can now get a little bit of armor. And nobody needs the threadbare gown because they have their own threadbare gowns. I was not agreeing with you about any statement whatsoever. Dusty pouch. In no way was I agreeing with you. Keep an eye out for secret passage. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, we're walking through the hanging vines. This is where I first... ooh, 13 gold. This is where I first found Fane. Was walking through here. Into a hidden alcove. Now I think I've already done everything in this hidden alcove that I can do. Because... oh, that's what this area on the map is. Corpse of an elf down there. You can tell it's an elf because, like all elves in this game, she's wearing no pants. That's just an elf thing, I guess. Oh, look at that treasure. How do I get to it? I must have to come out of a cave or something. Oh, look, there's a rainbow. I must have to come out of a cave or something to get to that, because obviously there's no way to get to it from here. Another thing that's really good about this game is the pathing. Your characters will path around dangerous shit on the ground without you even telling them to. I was standing right here, and I told them to go for this body, and there's all this poison shit in the way. And my character automatically runs around the poison. They do the same thing with fire and stuff. Well... oh, but Fane didn't run through it, because it doesn't hurt him, it heals him. So he just... or it didn't run around it, so he just runs through it. See, that's actually very smart. The AI actually knows whether or not something is dangerous for you, and chooses whether or not to run through it or around it based on that. That's pretty good, actually. You can kill children in the EE games, but those are remakes, obviously. Honestly, can't remember the last RPG where you could kill children. Well, the only one I remember for sure was Fallout 1 and 2. You could do it, and then you would get, like, the child killer tag or whatever, and people would be mad at you, but you could do it. Elves proving how wise and brilliant they are by rejecting pants. I agree with you, Hippofan. I hate pants. I'm not wearing pants right now, just so you guys know. In fact, at no time when I was streaming ever was I wearing pants. At no time. So, as long as we're clear on that. Alright, I think that's all I can do in this pre-Fort Joy area. Because I can't get to this area up... No, I can't get to this area up here yet. And I can't get to this area over here yet. I have to actually go into the town part itself now. Or the fort, I should say. It's not really a town. Elves proving it was. Chiffon says yes. Oh man, what was that one game you were playing with the amazing pathing and the non-stop dink-dinking of metallic pickaxe? That was Temple of Elemental Evil. Which a lot of people say is really... Oh, a hidden chest. See what I'm saying about having to mouse over everything? How the fuck are you even going to see that chest? I mean, if you happen to have your camera pointed like right at it like this, but if your camera's facing this way, you're never going to see that chest. Or if your camera's facing this way, you're never going to see that chest. So it's all about the mouse overs to find things like this. Oh. Oh. Gold, some mage's pants with magic armor and physical armor. And a decaying touch scroll. Deals 5 to 6 physical damage, sets decay, so the target will take piercing damage from healing spells and potions. Hold on. Mage's pants. What do they look like? Whoa. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about those. They don't really... But somebody should have some mage's pants. Now, will she actually be wearing pants if she puts these on? Wow, an elf with pants. It's against their racial code. So we're going to give them to Lowe's. She's the kind of mageliest one. That description triggered my memories of RuneScape. Thinking, oh, who should use this scroll? This scroll actually kind of sucks. I think it's necromancy. This is a necromancy type spell. I guess I'll give it to her. Those are more shorts than pants. I think elves would be like, well, it's more of a, it's a skirt, really. Yeah, it's a skirt, is what it actually is. And there's nothing wrong with that. A skirt, or you could call it a kilt if you wanted to, but you'd be wrong. Alright. And it's time to go into Fort Joy itself. Yes, here is Magister Atusa who met a grisly end. And she was actually one of the fucking people that are supposed to be in charge of shit. One of the Magisters, and they just executed her gruesomely right in front of us. But now we're gonna go in here. I still don't have boots. Let's save. Because now it's time for me to end this episode at last. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Divinity Original Sin 2.